now. Here's second down and 7. Richardson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because taking a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down and 8. Here they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
On third and goal, they're going to run the option. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Richardson on fourth down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Aviators' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, shit.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts eluding the pressure right. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll drop to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. He'll buy some time right.
Where's he going? Where's he going?
So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick when you don't get it.
Narrow.
And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They find some open field there. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on the play. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with
Bow.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are just about set to go here in number 4. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He completes it to Nelson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now. When you're throwing it to the fullback, just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll pitch it out here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And quickly they get to the line. Off play action. Richardson.
Where them boys going? Hey. Where them boys going? Hey. Where them boys going?
24-yard touchdown. And the Aviators are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that.
Hey.
They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole
meal. He's 6'7". He shouldn't be moving like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
T.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hey, brother. Ready to play?
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Second down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Escaping the pressure right.
So Hurts don't step out the pocket. Don't get that boy hurt.
Quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Finding room at midfield. And down right around the 37. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Swift.
Joe, that's a hole, bro.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Hurts will throw. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Aviators have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty will go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle.
Hey, Terry, what going on?
Keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking here for Smith downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Let's go. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Flush to his right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. From the gun, here's Swift. To the 27-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Swift. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
This is our last
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long. When they throw the football, they're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, partner, tonight was a